Alright guys, thank you for joining the video. We're going to be talking about the DLC 3 Black Ops 3 Zombies Gorod Krovi intro cutscene releasing this week or even a couple days before the full actual release date of DLC 3 in exactly a week and a day, okay? July 12th is going to be the release date of DLC 3, and you guys know what to expect before the, or the upcoming days leading into the DLC. We're going to see a ton of different teasers, and obviously potentially an intro cutscene like we saw with Zetsubo no Shima back a couple months ago in April. So this is really insane, really exciting. We're in the final week now before DLC 3. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, and we're going to be going through what we're actually going to see, the possible days in which we will see the intro cutscene, maybe some other teaser trailers that we will see as well, and then also just what we're going to see in the intro cutscene in general. Really getting back to the storyline with potentially the blood vials being, the city being called the City of Blood, how important that is, and again, release dates, story information, all that insane stuff will be talked about within this video. So if you can leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. Actually, within my last video where we talked about the top 5 features we wanted within Black Ops 3 Zombies, we hit well over 140 likes, almost 150 likes, yeah, 142. So really thank you guys for that. If we can go for 100 likes again, that would be greatly appreciated, guys, just to show the hype for DLC 3 and to show your support for my channel. That obviously is greatly appreciated. And yeah, let's get started. So the intro cutscene coming for Black Ops 3 Zombies DLC 3. We're going to go over the release dates first, and then we'll talk about what we actually will see, and then obviously other trailers that we could possibly see along with DLC 3. Maybe if they don't give us the intro cutscene, which would really suck, because I think a lot of us, we really want to see like a backstory of how they actually got to Stalingrad, what's going to happen, what's going to occur, foreshadowing the Easter egg ending cutscene, the whole Easter egg cycle, maybe even foreshadowing DLC 4. We need to see the intro cutscene. The intro cutscene is just vital to what we need to know for DLC 3. So, that being said, if we do see it, and if they have plans to see it, first, we saw for Zetsubo, it looks like, we're going to see it again for DLC 3. It just makes sense. And they did it the week or two before, and we're on the same sort of schedule here. So we have 2 possible days, or maybe even 3. I'm not so sure. I'm thinking either tomorrow, which is July 5th, Tuesday, July 5th, and Thursday, which is just the 7th, I guess. Now, these obviously main sort of days for DLCs actually releasing. We saw the intro cutscene for Zetsubo on a Thursday, and that's obviously very interesting. We could see it again on a Thursday, but they actually revealed and they said, okay, we're going to be showing the Zetsubo teaser on Thursday, and they announced that. So they may announce it tomorrow on Tuesday that there will be a live stream, and that the intro cutscene will be revealed and teased on Thursday later that week. That's exactly what they did with DLC 2. They probably again will do it with DLC 3. Obviously, Treyarch, they have similar tendencies in which they release their DLCs, in which they release their teasers. So it makes sense for them to do the Tuesday announcement, the Thursday reveal of the intro cutscene, maybe just the intro cutscene tomorrow, and all that insane stuff. If you guys don't know, also, a couple days, or at least the last week before the DLC releases, they go through every single map, a part of the map pack, and they have mini teaser trailers for each of the maps. Okay, so you have the 4 multiplayer maps first, and then you have the last Zombies map. So we're expecting a multiplayer map reveal every day this week. Probably, obviously not today because it's July 4th to Monday, July 4th. So Tuesday is 1, Wednesday is the 2nd, Thursday is the 3rd, Friday is the 4th. Those are the 4 multiplayer maps. Saturday, we could see another teaser trailer, whether or not it's the intro cutscene or maybe just a minute long, another teaser trailer showing all different perspectives on the map. We'll see that on Saturday, because like I said, they go through all the maps. They've done that time and time again with all the DLCs, especially within Black Ops 3, and Saturday it would be the lineup for it. Or if they start revealing the multiplayer maps on Wednesday, we'll see it. We'll see the Zetsubo intro cutscene and or teaser trailer on a Sunday. And if they start on a Thursday, we'll see it the day before on a Monday. It all makes sense, but we need those 5 days to reveal the 4 multiplayer maps, the small teaser trailers for those 4 multiplayer maps, and then the last day for the Zetsubo, I keep on saying Zetsubo because I'm talking about Zetsubo, the Gorod Krovi intro cutscene. I'm sorry if I said Zetsubo before, talking about the intro cutscene with this, because I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, we saw it with Zetsubo, but we're going to see it for Gorod Krovi, either just this weekend, I'm guessing Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, depending on when they reveal the multiplayer maps. And that's obviously a huge thing, because again, it's completely important and vital to the actual map. Now, talking about the intro cutscene in general, or the teaser trailer, both, I guess, will give us some sort of understanding of what's going to happen. I think the intro cutscene will do a better job. It's more storyline driven. You actually have the characters just doing all this crazy stuff animated, really understanding what's going on here. And again, the City of Blood. And we talked about the Blood Vials. I want to mention the Blood Vials for a second because they're very, very important as to what we're going to see for this map. The map is literally called City of Blood. Something huge or will happen with the Blood Vials, or maybe a huge understanding will occur, or maybe they'll reveal what the Blood Vials are actually about. Now, what everyone's been saying, and I actually watched Greg FPS's video, and he actually has a similar theory as me. I've basically been saying this whole time that the Blood Vials, basically, you end it off with the Mob of the Dead cycle, so the cycle either continues or the cycle ends. So if the cycle continues, you need to use the Blood Vials to go back in time to reset all the Easter eggs and do everything over again to actually complete the goal that they actually need to complete within DLC 4. If it fails. If it doesn't fail, then they don't need to use the Blood Vials, and then they actually complete the cycle ends, just like Mob of the Dead, and that's it. Now, whether or not that happens within DLC 3, it's very possible that it does, because DLC 3 is the ending of all the characters' souls being put within the Summon Key. This is it. This is the final sort of map where everything comes together, and DLC 4 is sort of like the finale after the finale. I really feel like DLC 3 is a huge, huge finale, because this is it. What's going to happen once all the characters' souls are actually within the Summoning Key? It's just such an insane thing. And the fact that the map's name is City of Blood, we have the Blood Vials, something huge will happen with the Blood Vials. Now, the cycle could continue with DLC 3, and that's how you get into DLC 4, but if it ends, and it's like a sort of thing where Trek makes it end, maybe between DLC 3 and DLC 4, that sort of period where you're waiting for the new DLC, you actually have to go back, recomplete some of the Easter eggs, or complete new Easter eggs that they added within the game to actually activate the DLC 4 Easter egg, because that's how, again, if the cycle continues and you use the Blood Vials at the end of DLC 3, the Easter egg ending cutscene or whatever, and you actually go back, you have to complete Easter egg to get to DLC 4, that would make a lot of sense. That would be really, really sick, and again, that would sort of explain why the map is called City of Blood, because you need to use the Blood Vials, or the Blood Vials are going to be used within that map to go back in time to actually get to DLC 4, to actually complete their Easter eggs, complete their actual goal, and complete Richthofen's goal of getting all the souls within the Summoning Key. And again, that will obviously be teased within the intro cutscene. They will sort of tease what will be occurring with the the Blood Vials. And again, you will see within the intro cutscene or the teaser trailer this weekend whether or not my theory here is actually correct and whether or not the Blood Vials are actually being used. But you have to keep this in mind. Like I said again, the map is called City of Blood. It's gonna be used for something. Like, you can't just have the City of Blood and then it has nothing to do with the Blood Vials. It makes absolutely no sense. It's a clear connection. We just don't know what the Blood Vials are actually going to be used for, and we don't know if it's going to be going into DLC 4, or maybe they're going to be used in DLC 4, or maybe they're going to tell us what the Blood Vials are actually about, and that's why they're calling the map City of Blood, because this is where the Blood Vials are actually being cultivated, or this is where they were found, or just, could be just insane stuff. Obviously, they're from Mob of the Dead. They could have been found there after years and years of Mob of the Dead being back in time, and all that insane stuff. It's just a ton of different possibilities. So again, that's really it with the intro cutscene. Anything else with the intro cutscene that we can really see? I think it's going to be focused on the Blood Vials. But other than that, I mean, we'll see some other random stuff of just how they got there. Obviously, we saw with Jerizendrag, they took the robot there, and then the robot crashed and all of that with Zetsubo. They were on the boat, and then they fell off the boat, and the ship sank, and then they sort of swim and floated towards DLC 2 on the Zetsubo no Shima Island. So we saw how they got to those two maps. So DLC 3, again, maybe we'll see how they actually got to Stalingrad as well. They could have got there on the Dragon, which is a very huge possibility. I think they also got there on the Dragon. A sort of Russian dragon that actually took them from Zetsubo all the way to Stalingrad. I was originally thinking it was a plane, like a World War II plane that actually crashed there, and they sort of crashed in that location. But now that the dragons are being owned by this sort of Russian version of Group 935, it's not actually Group 935 because they actually had a quote within the trailer saying, oh, Group 935 couldn't do this. So it's like a Russian version of those guys, a Russian sort of research facility with the zombies and all that insane stuff. Just so, that's why you had the Russian version of the robot and all that insane stuff. So maybe the Russian sort of research facility took them on the Dragon, brought them there. Maybe it was a plane. I'm not so sure, but those are the possibilities of what we will see within the intro cutscene. So again, intro cutscene, they will come in on a dragon. They will have the Blood Vials. The Blood Vials will be teased and used potentially there as well. And we will see some foreshadowing as to what will happen with Nikolai, because there's a lot of speculation with Nikolai potentially dying. Nikolai 1.0 is already dead. I may talk about that, I may not. I'm not so sure, because that's just a whole crazy thing here. I do have, obviously, my own ideas of what they're going to be and what is actually going to happen with that, but you never know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Just to recap the release dates here for the intro cutscene and or the teaser trailer. Potentially tomorrow, on Tuesday, potentially on Thursday. Now, if they want to go with the multiplayer maps are out, they're going to wait for the 4 multiplayer teaser trailer maps to actually be released. So the 4 days, and then you can have the reveal of the zombies map Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whatever you guys want. Whatever they actually release it again. So if they release it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday is the zombies map. So let me know, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. Please like if you did enjoy the video, and I will see you. I just hit the mic. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.